it to Universal Studios. Woohoo!
Ready.
First time Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. Mom's outfit is really cute. She's wearing Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. We just got on an escalator.
The Universal Monsters.
Yeah, I don't have an outfit of Universal Monsters, but I have earrings of the creature from the Black Lagoon. Excited to get inside. We're really hungry, so we want to get some food. So we'll show you some food. We'll show you hopefully some monsters. I can't film inside of the mazes, but we'll show Universal. We're here! Woo!
So we have our first treat of the night for what we're gonna eat.
And we got the twisted, fiery Tots with queso, and it has hot Cheetos sprinkled on it. And we're gonna try it right now and hope it's good. Is it good? Ooh, how'd you rip that off?
I mean, it's alright. It's not amazing.
Yeah, just potato. I was excited, but I give it like a 5.
And it cost how much? It was $9.
Yeah, I give it a 5. Okay, we just did our first haunted house. We did Spirits of the Coven, and I liked it. What'd you think, Mom?
So I really liked the aesthetics of it. I thought that it was set up really cool. It wasn't very scary. It was entertaining. It was kind of like 1920s. They had flapper girls in there. But again, with all these kind of events that are very crowded like this, you don't get the jumps and startled by things because you see, you know, a couple people before you get startled first. I did like the head in the chocolate fountain that was spinning around. I thought that was pretty cool. The difference between this one and Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights, I noticed, is that they have a lot of dark halls with nothing and black curtains, and this one did not. Like everything, even when there wasn't a monster coming out, you still had some good
Architecture,
yeah, like setup,
yeah.
wallpaper, cool things, so that you always had something to look at and you didn't feel like you were just walking in a dark hall. So I feel like that was better in that sense.
And there was a part which I thought was really neat. They built like an entire looking 1920s type of hotel elevator, and you go through it, which I thought was neat. And then they had like stone walls. It just really thought out, and I enjoyed it. So next food item on the list is the Maggot covered cheese corn dog. It kind of does look gross because it does look like maggots.
Let's see if it's good.
Oh,
It's actually good.
I give it an 8.
An 8, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
What do you rate it?
It's a different like consistency for sure.
It's good. It's crunchy and it's cheesy, and I like the orange sauce too.
This is better than the tater.
Way better than the taters.
More worth it. How much was this one?
I think it was about 9 or 10 as well.
9 or 10 also.
Every year that we go to Halloween Horror Nights, we always have to get the front of the line pass, because just take a look at the general admission line. Yeah, we're not waiting in that.
We just went through our second haunted house, which was called Bugs. What did you think about this haunted house, Mom?
So I thought, once again, it was kind of theatrical. We had the costumes. It seemed like a 1940s vibe in there. I hate bugs, so I was like wondering if they were gonna have things that felt like bugs were crawling on you. They didn't, but they had big giant bugs in costumes, bugs, you know, on the wall. It was pretty cool. It went by really fast though, and that was one of the longest lines I've ever seen. I don't know what general admission line was, but it looked to be well over 2 2 hours. We breezed on through with our front of the line passes, so they are totally worth it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. They had cockroaches like on the walls, and I took a good look at them, and they looked pretty real, and I hate cockroaches, so I thought it was good. I felt like it didn't scare me as much. There weren't as many jump scares, but if you don't like bugs, you'll definitely think it's creepy. We just got done with our 4th. Is this our
No,
4th?
this is only our 3rd, and there's 10, so it's going to be hard to get through all of these, but that is our plan.
One was Descendants of Destruction, and not gonna lie, at first going through it,
Confused at what even was going on.
the description of it is it's an abandoned, toxic, underground New York City, and it's a bunch of like zombies, mutants. It's supposed to be very dark. I thought it was cool.
Out of the 3 so far, I say this one is the best, but I'm sure that the weekend one is going to be good, and the Halloween one. But I have to say right now, between Halloween Horror Nights and in Hollywood and here, I do see the difference between like the quality of the makeup and the costumes. I think they just have a bigger fund in Hollywood, and so their makeup and costumes are a lot better than
They
these ones.
do.
I mean, they're doing a good job here, but I can see that the budget is making a difference in their makeup and their props and their costumes.
I really like this one. I thought that they had a lot of good architecture in this one. We just got done with the weekend.
Thought it was entertaining. I liked all the music that was in there and the thought that went behind it.
It was really good. You know, I like the imagination of it, but I didn't think it was that scary. But I still enjoyed it. They did a lot of, I feel like they did that in a couple different rooms where it would be like mannequins, and then there'd be like the one real person that would like jump out at you, which was pretty cool.
That was my favorite part because you didn't know whether it was a dummy or a real person, and so, you know, they came out at you, and I really liked those costumes the best. And there was a part where like there's wallpaper and somebody's wearing the same color, and so they come out, but it's scary but entertaining. There's a part where there's a lady that's supposed to be like torturing a body that's laying there, and that body wasn't very good quality. So that's, again, I'm seeing the differences between Hollywood and here. This is our first year here. So I'm trying to not be too picky, but you know, we've been told that this one is the very best one, and so far, I don't know, I'm still kind of leaning towards Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights.
First off, the weekend maze, great air conditioning. The majority of the mazes were cool inside, so I didn't feel like I was dying as I walked through.
But I'm dying walking around.
Yeah, and we're dying right now. I'm literally sweating. It's like 90 degrees still and humid. On to the next haunted house. Okay guys, so we just did 2 other mazes. We're gonna review them both. First we're gonna review is our 4th or 5th maze? The 5th.
Universal Monsters.
Universal Monsters Legends, which had the Mummy, it had Dracula and Wolfman.
So far that has been my favorite one. It's so loud here.
Okay, we moved a little bit because
So
a little loud.
Okay, so Universal Monsters was my favorite because I really liked how many actors they had in there, how they jumped out at you, the costumes. They had a lot of Dracula's Wolfman throughout the whole thing, and I really liked the aesthetics of it again. I liked how they built the whole setup. They really got into their character, a lot of pop out coming at you. So that so far has been my favorite. I think it was your favorite too.
So far, they had a lot of good jump scares, like my mom said. I really liked Dracula. He looked really scary. Makeup and everything was really good in that one, and I liked the props too. Guys, so we did our 6th maze, which was Hell Block Horror, and it was prison themed. So they had police officers in there, and they had monstrous prisoners. Yeah, whatever they were.
So it was very similar, in my opinion, to the other one that was the New York one where they had zombie monsters. So even their masks and costumes looked similar. So I'm very tired, so I kind of had deja vu and was like, wait, what's going on?
I did too. I kind of thought it was the
Like,
same one. And again, like when I went through it, I was a little confused at first. Like, what's the theme?
They are cool, like white zombie. I don't even know how to describe it. Skeleton zombie.
Yeah, they're cool looking, but I still think my favorite was the Universal Monsters so far.
We're looking forward to going in Michael Myers one next because, of course, I love Halloween. I love Michael Myers. So we will see how this one compares to Universal Hollywood because they've had a Halloween-themed haunted house for so many years. They're always different. This one year they did part 4, another year was part 1. Should be good. We'll see what
We'll
it's like.
see.
So we did our 7th haunted house. So it was called Fiesta de Chupacabras. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. We just got a drink. This is electric death. It's really good. It does not taste like that though. It doesn't taste. No, it tastes like a fruit roll up. It's really good. Really good. Back to the haunted house. I thought it was cool, and they had like looked like underground like tubes, like they had really big heads. The monsters, like clown heads. Not clowns. Like ritual, like happy. Like ritual masks. But it was. I didn't really know what was going on. Kind of confused, but it was. It's my favorite. I think somebody. But it was made their haunted house up after they drank too many shots of tequila. What would you rate it? Would give that. I can't let it out of 5.
Just got out of Halloween, and it was based on part 1 from Halloween, and it was really good. That's not my favorite so far. Again, I love Michael Myers. I was just gonna say the same. I think this one actually might be my favorite. I thought it was really good, and every other time that Universal has done Halloween, it's always been one of the best ones. This one was scary. Everything was authentic. I like the room where they had multiple Michael Myers, and then you didn't know which one was gonna pop out at you. So we thought we were done eating, but then we passed by and we saw these adorable little pizza skulls. What are they called?
Pepperoni pizza skull.
Pepperoni skulls. And then she saw that and look how adorable. So we just had
cute. Yeah.
And I actually have a pan that makes these. I still have never made them at home, but now I'm inspired because if it comes out this huge, it's gonna be so adorable. Almost too cute to eat, but I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. We just got done with our 9th maze, almost done. It was Deadman's Pier Winter's Wake, and it was like fisherman themed, but I thought it was really cool. There was a room that had like a giant ship, and I thought that was really cool. It was like super thought out and well built.
Okay, a ghost type woman that was wearing white kind of reminded me of the Queen Mary of it, like how her costume looked, but she was playing a violin. So that was also my favorite group. The fishermen, monsters, or whatever they were, they did a good job popping out. If I have to rate them all, Michael Myers number 1, Universal Monsters, and then maybe that one.
I like that one a lot too. It gives me, I know what you did last summer vibes with all the slicker jackets that they had because it was all fishermen, but I thought it was really cool, and they did a really good job on the props. Guys, we just finished our final haunted maze of the night, which was Horrors of Blumhouse. First they make you go through the horror movie Freaky, and then you go through the horror movie Black Phone.
We have never seen Freaky, so really didn't know what that was all about, but it was very freaky. I still wouldn't say it was that great. Definitely enjoyed Black Phone better. I also know the movie, like the movie.
Yeah, I like the Black Phone haunted house. Felt like everything looked like exactly like the movies, like the exact same mask from the movie, so it was pretty scary. I liked it. I thought it was a good one.
It pretty much consisted of that mask just popping out at you. There was a part where he's in the kitchen. I really thought that maybe that was a real person, an actor, and I thought that was maybe going to give us a startle scare when he popped up, but it was a dummy, so unfortunately we didn't
I was
get
hoping for
startled.
him to stand up and scare us too, but it was just a mannequin.
I enjoyed it. I don't know, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say that one was probably a 7.5.
It's about 2 a.m. now.
Yes,
and
we almost had to stay until it closed because it takes so long to go through these, and then we stopped to make some videos because we're short and get some food, and it still just, it took us all night and we were hurrying.
So I highly recommend getting here as soon as it opens, and definitely get in front of the line because all those lines look like they're probably 2 hours long. So
Today it opened at 6 p.m.
up your time. Front of the line, that's the way to go.
Last night.